Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning into real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
I'm Taylor Phillips, and welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on the Huddle Sports Network. Trying to get in more times often than not. Follow the show on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth. Like its Facebook page, subscribe to its YouTube channel, and listen to it in audio form on Spreaker. So we're going to talk a little bit of Pistons, their close game with the Warriors. The Red Wings trading Joe Veleno to the Blackhawks for Petr Mrazek and Craig Smith. The Spartans clinching the outright Big Ten regular season championship, and some Lions news. But first off, the Pistons lost just recently to the Golden State Warriors 115-110 inside Chase Center in San Francisco, California. The game was an epic battle, but 20 turnovers by the Pistons, 17 turnovers by the Warriors, 20 of them by the Pistons, like I just mentioned, 9 of them by Cade Cunningham, 9 turnovers by a point guard, along with his 31 points, only 4 rebounds, all defensively, only 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, only 2 personal fouls, a +2. Jalen Duren, 13 points on -14. 13 rebounds. Pistons shot 5 of 23 from 3-point range. Malik Beasley only went 2 for 7. He's usually better than that. Not perfect, but better than this. Tim Hardaway Jr., 2 for 9 from the floor, 1 for 6 from 3. Not good. Cade Cunningham, 10 of 17. That's good. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Pistons shot 27 of 36 from the stripe, 75%. Not terrible. Not quite terrible, but not quite. It could be better. Steph Curry, 8 for 22 from the floor, 4 of 15 from 3. He's better than that, but still got 32 points, including some clutch 3-pointers. That's one of those. He's the best shooter in the NBA. Draymond Green, just 12 points. Jimmy Butler, the third, former Miami Heat player, 26 points, 9 rebounds. Wow. Moses Moody, just 12 points. Guy Santos, 15 points. He got fouled out. Some might say that the free throw shooting was an issue, but the biggest issue, again, as usual, were the turnovers. The Pistons just can't seem to cut back on those turnovers. They keep turning it over each game, especially Cade Cunningham, while he puts up big offensive numbers. He's got to learn how to control the basketball better. Pistons have lost 2 straight, but they're still in 6th place, as far as I'm concerned. There's the slide. Cade Cunningham, 31 points, 9 turnovers. Tobias Harris, 15 points. Jalen Duren, 13. Tobias Harris, 15 and 12 boards. Only 2 assists. Only 17 assists by the Pistons as a team. Cade Cunningham led the team in assists with just 5. 5. Dennis Schroeder, 11 points, 4 assists. Malik Beasley, 6 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3, 17 points. He's usually better. From 3-point range, Beasley's usually better than this. So the Pistons are still 35 and 29, still in 6th place. A 547 winning percentage. Oh, man. Games back, 18.5 back. Five games up, still 5 games up on the Hawks for the 6th seed. The Hawks are still 7th place in that play-in tournament. The Pistons are still avoiding that play-in tournament very well. Only a game back for the Pacers for the 5 seed. Pacers are 35 and 27, 2 less losses than the Pistons. So yeah, this new demo scene technology on StreamYard is so wonderful. So let me get out of this. Pistons will head to Portland later tonight on Sunday at 9 p.m. to take on the Portland Trailblazers. That's going to be a good one. The Portland Trailblazers, as I go back to demo scene 2, taking a look at the Portland Trailblazers, 28 and 36. The Pistons should and have to beat the Trailblazers, even if it's on the road. And I'm pretty sure the Pistons are not going to use the excuse of being tired if they do lose this. There's no excuse for them losing that game. So there's that. That's all Pistons. As I go back to demo scene 1, the Red Wings trade center Joe Veleno to the Chicago Blackhawks for goaltender Petr Mrazek and forward Craig Smith. Now, the Red Wings had to get rid of Joe Veleno first off. Joe Veleno was very unproductive on offense in the offensive zone. And he didn't help in the defensive zone either. But Petr Mrazek, coming into Detroit from Chicago, an 890 save percentage thus far. With the Blackhawks, the Red Wings will keep 3 goaltenders. which keeps Sebastian Kosa in Grand Rapids with the AHL's Griffins. And Mrazek is signed through next season. He used to be good when he played for Detroit in the past decade. Now, there are a lot of fans that are not pleased with that trade. My question is, my strange question is, does Steve Yzerman actually see something in Mrazek that fans don't know? On the positive side, that fans actually don't know, that they are not aware of. Did he only struggle with the one of the worst teams in the Western Conference, the Chicago Blackhawks? We don't know. As for Craig Smith, 9 goals and 7 assists, 16 points in 40 games thus far. According to Max Boltman, Smith will bring needed hard elements as well as a little more offense to the bottom 6. Meaning lines 3 through 4. So the Red Wings didn't do too much. Yzerman didn't do too much prior to the NHL trade deadline. So I'll see what you fans make of this one. Well, on the very positive side, of course, the Michigan State Spartans clinched the outright Big Ten regular season championship with a 91-84 win at the Iowa Hawkeyes at Hawkeye Arena. So Michigan can finish no higher than the 2 seed. Spartans are 25-5 overall and 16-3 in the Big Ten as they go to demo scene 2. Spartans shot 50.8%, 33.3% from 3. Iowa's 47.6%, 39.1% from 3. Only 8 turnovers by the Spartans, 10 by the Hawkeyes. Spartans barely out-rebounded the Hawkeyes 36-35. Spartans shot only 20 of 30 from the stripe. Iowa 15 out of 18. Spartans have to improve on their free throw shooting. That's what everyone should be aware of. So Spartans only committed 15 fouls, Iowa 25. Spartans outscored the Iowa Hawkeyes 51-29 in the second half after trailing 37-30 at halftime. First half was not so good, but the second half was unbelievable. So looking at the box score for Michigan State, Jace Richardson, 22 points. Jeremy Fears, 14. Jay Nakins with 15. He scored 19 in the win against Wisconsin. And Trey Holloman off the bench with 11. Jackson Kohler with 15. So the Spartans play the Michigan Wolverines in the second of 2 in-state rivalry games. In East Lansing, the Spartans won in Ann Arbor 75-62 last month. Late of last month. So I think the Spartans should win that one. Before the Big Ten tournament. So there's that. Now some Lions news. The Lions signed linebacker Derrick Barnes to a 3-year contract extension worth $25.5 million, $16 million thereof guaranteed. million. So this is one of those defensive players that's coming off injured reserve, along with Aiden Hutchinson, Malcolm Rodriguez, Broderick Martin, Anthony Pittman, Amik Robertson, and Carlton Davis III, and Marcus Davenport, which we'll get to right now. They re-signed him at defensive end and edge rusher to a one-year deal worth $4.75 million. I think Marcus Davenport deserves a second chance because he's very valuable at pass rusher, along with Aiden Hutchinson, DJ Reader, Zadarius Smith, and Ali McNeil, who won't be back until late October, maybe early November from his severe injury. And speaking of Anthony Pittman, the Lions also re-signed him to a one-year contract. Again, all those defensive players coming back from injured reserve to start the season, except minus Ali McNeil, like I mentioned, until late October or early November. So that's all I have for on this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Like its videos and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes. Also check out its shorts videos. Follow it and listen to it in audio form on Spreaker. Also join its supporters club. And follow me on X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky, and on YouTube at DT2Phillips. Our support goes to the following local businesses. Our free support, that is: Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward in Ferndale, the B4 Foundation, Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Cali Tickets. Call Mark Goldman at 877-225-8425 or visit calitickets.com. Cops and Donuts, Front Porch Suttons Bay, Creative Embroidery for designing the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast logo on my long sleeve shirt and t-shirt. Cuts by Melanie in Lake City, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Hooters of Saginaw, Flint, and Taylor, It's a Denise Jewelry in Lake City, Let's Roll With It Rolled Ice Cream, Ito Ramen, Japanese restaurant in Southfield, The Jagged Fork, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Meyer, Michigan Coffee Company, Northern Auto Lab, Northern Star Event Rentals, 231-884-8195, and on Facebook, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant, Union Barber in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Food Service Solutions of Grand Ledge, Fletcher's Pub Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, J&H Family Stores, Alpine Chocolate House, Detroit Wing Company of Traverse City, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Northville Sports Den, Simply Delightful and Well-Being with Catherine Palms. The Michigan Sports Truth Podcast is a presentation of the Huddle Sports Network. I'll be back sometime soon. Until then, this is Taylor Phillips signing off. But remember, I always observe and detect the truth about Michigan sports because the truth is out there. Stay on the lookout. Drive safely. Ta-ta for now. Hit 'em with a hind.